Dave here. Today we're talking about GoPro mounts. Got this new mount for the motorcycle to mount the old GoPro to. I don't have the old mount here in front of me. Stand by. Yes, I do. And I'm back. Gotta get some coffee. Alright, so initially, when I was trying to mount a GoPro type camera to my motorcycle, this is the rig I was using. At the time, I could only find this. This is a GoPro brand mount. Okay, and it goes, it's meant really for bicycle handlebars or bicycle seat tubes, maybe even. And you could see one of these has a little cutout in it, so you could do this. Okay, but even opened all the way, I have a Harley Davidson Road King. I'll show you a picture of the tube I was mounted to, and I was going to mount it to either the crash bar, the engine guard, which is definitely a thicker tube diameter than a bicycle. And then, I would do this, and then I couldn't figure out how to mount this. This is my housing for the G, which I'm using, the Y, which I'm using to shoot this. I was new to the whole thing, so the tube runs this way. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. So I found this little adapter so I could do this and then mount the camera like that. Okay, so and also then I had a GoPro session that I mounted to the handlebars to get like a point of view, my shot of me, and this worked too. But the bars on my the handlebars on my motorcycle are, see, and this is a knockoff, so nothing is captive, meaning this nut falls out, doesn't matter. The handlebars on my motorcycle are aftermarket, and they're a little thicker. All the wires and cables run. It doesn't matter. So they're thicker. So although this served its purpose, I never felt it was very secure. Then sometime later, GoPro came out with a couple of new mounts. One being called the large tube mount, and one being called I forget exactly what it was called, but it was to replace this, I believe. And of course, when I bought this one, it was last minute. I needed it and didn't have time to buy one from GoPro. But when they came out with these, and they're expensive. This was $40. They never had it in stock at my Best Buy when I had gift cards. I didn't want to spend the $40. Bring down some half and half when you come. And then so I'm needing it again in a couple of weeks, so I just sucked it up. I happened to be at Walmart, and they had it. And I wasn't sure when it says large tube mount, roll bars, pipes, and more. And on the back they show like an off-road vehicle of some sort. I was like, it might be meant for too large of a pipe, so let's check it out. So in the box, here's what comes. And I think it's going to work great. And here's what I love about it. It's, first of all, $40. I was like, did not want to pay $40. But it is very well made. And you have this thumb screw. And the thing I like about it is it's captive in here. It doesn't come out. It does not come out, unlike the other one. Okay, and it's got the little rubber. I believe this is just for insulating, for vibration or whatever. You can take this out. Comes with a thumb screw. Comes with the a mount for the camera, the buckle mount. So you can take that out. You just got the thing that replaces the nose plug. And then the other thing I liked was this thing here swivels. You push down, and then this whole plate will turn, and it locks. This was my big horse of a dog. Hi, bud. Hi, bud. All right, so I'll show you what it looks like mounted up. I think it's going to work. You can see the difference in the diameter of the pipe it'll fit. Even with this thing opened all the way up, I said it was pushing the limits for me of not being really meant for that. So you put this little rubber insulator in here. I think that's all this is for. It's going to work, I think, perfectly. So that's that. And that's that. And then, like I said, you push this down, and this whole gimmick here will swivel. So say I have it on the bike this way, or even this way, and I wanted to turn it a little bit out or this way, it's good. I mean, it's $40. I did not want to spend $40, but what are you gonna do? All right, so we're back here in the garage. Now this is the motorcycle that I was talking about mounting it to. This is the engine guard, and here is the handlebars. Much thicker diameter than this mount was meant to do. So as you can see, this mount is really not meant for that. And again, at some point, GoPro went with these buckles. That didn't take a buckle. That basically is this piece here, which I had to then buy an adapter piece, and then the camera goes on like that. So I think it's going to be a much better fit. Definitely beefier. And that's a GoPro product. I think it's meant for more of a bicycle. So this just sits on like this. And that's it, man. It's on there, nice. And it takes these GoPro buckles. So you see this buckle just slides right off. And so if you wanted to use, this came with it. Your camera just mounts in. And you could just tighten this up still if you wanted it. It's on there, and then the whole camera would just slide into that buckle. Then, as I was showing you yesterday, this thing pivots and locks. So if you wanted to get a different angle, and like I said, because of the buckle, you know, I have a couple different ones. Like this one here is a ball knuckle joint, so it also fit in there. So that's it. Much better fit. I just wanted to show you, this is a different bike. You can see the diameter of this tube is much thinner. It's more like a handlebar on a bicycle. And you can see I just drew it on there. That fits fine. This bike doesn't have an engine guard. It's not my bike. Somebody's just storing it here. And even the handlebar tubes are very thick. But I've had my GoPro Session mounted here facing me, and it worked fine. But I was never really 100% secure. Felt secure that it wasn't going to fall off. So if you're looking for something here, I think this is the way to go. All right. Talk to you later.